Hi y'all, this is Granny Cox. I'm going to give you an earful of what I feel is a serious social moral problem that's happening in the United States right now. Sanctuary cities, counties, or states, local governments are defying federal law by not reporting illegal aliens who are living and working within their communities. I have spent hundreds of hours researching this problem, and I have found that over 11 million aliens residing in the United States now are foreign nationals living within our border illegally, either by overstaying their visa time frame or by smuggling themselves across the borders separating us from Mexico, Latin America, or Canada. I am not discussing legal immigrants, so they should not be offended by anything I have to say on this subject. Mexico's constitution immigration laws are more severe and restrictive than the U.S. immigration laws. Mexico treats illegal immigration as a felony with a penalty of up to 2 years in prison and a fine of up to 500,000 pesos. In today's current exchange rate, 500,000 pesos is 26,660 U.S. dollars. Now that is a big sum of money to be penalized. Whereas our immigration law, under Title 8 of the U.S. Code 1227, Deportable Aliens, state that an illegal alien will be deported back to his country of origin and not jailed or fined. If they wish to challenge the deportation, they have the right for a hearing before an immigration judge. They will have to pay for their own lawyer if they so desire one, because the federal government will not appoint one for them. The cost of supporting an illegal alien living within our country is enormous. Take this information I'm going to give to you and digest it. Our government's low estimate on the amount calculated as a cost to U.S. taxpayers for illegal aliens in the United States is over $24 billion annually. Jonathan Hannanen of www.immigrationreform.com on March 21, 2017 reported that a study done in 2010 for the state of Maryland shows that $1.9 billion was spent on programs for illegal aliens pertaining to education, health care, administration of justice and law enforcement, public assistance, or better known as welfare, and general government services. That year, the illegal aliens living in Maryland only paid $119 million in taxes. They left the Maryland taxpayers on the hook for $1.74 billion. The net cost of that $1.74 billion works out to be $910 per native-born households in Maryland. There was a shortfall in Maryland's state budget, with a total state debt being of $40.6 billion. And this is only one state. Can you imagine the total cost of supporting these aliens for all 52 states would be? It's no wonder why illegal aliens are a drain on our economy. Look at what could have been done if all that $1.74 billion had been paid to the state of Maryland. The state government would have been able to feed and house the homeless, upgrade Maryland schools and colleges, provide financial aid and medical assistance to the elderly through the Medicaid programs. What do these illegal aliens do once in the United States in order to get a job? Well, I can tell you that the Mexico's constitution denies equal employment rights to both legal and illegal immigrants in their country. Mexicans shall have priority over foreigners for employment positions or commissions of the Mexican government. In our country, illegal aliens have the right under our constitution to be paid for the work that they do, to be paid overtime if legally required. They have the right to work free of abuse, exploitation, or sexual harassment, and they also have the right to work in a safe environment. Illegal aliens are not authorized to work in the United States. In order to get a job, they have to purchase or buy fake Social Security numbers and fake ID cards from some unscrupulous people. Our immigration laws do not allow an employer to hire an illegal alien. When an employer is presented with these fake documents, he or she don't realize that these documents are fake, or they just don't care. They offer the jobs to the illegal aliens anyway. Once once employed, the employer will withhold Social Security taxes from the wages paid to the illegal aliens. The employer submits a W-2 form along with the monetary payment on behalf of the illegal alien to the Social Security Administration. Excuse me for a second. The Social Security Administration processes the W-2 forms through their database, looking for a match to a legitimate Social Security number. These W-2s with fake Social Security numbers won't match up, and they will be rejected as unable to locate ID number. The monies submitted by the illegal aliens are held in a Social Security trust fund until such a time that a Social Security number match can be found. The illegal alien won't derive any benefit from his or her payment because their false Social Security numbers technically don't exist anywhere. Federal income tax withholdings from wages are paid much in the same manner, but with one ironic difference. The illegal aliens can ask the IRS for an individual tax ID number, or known as ITIN. The IRS will give them an ITIN regardless of their immigration status, and that allows the illegal alien to file his income tax returns. Half of all the illegal aliens in the United States file federal tax returns, but the vast majority do not pay any federal income tax. Why? By submitting the return, they qualify for federal child tax credits, which usually gives them a tax refund. And that's money coming right out of our pockets. How is it that the illegal aliens manage to avoid being caught by ICE agents and deported? Well, because of the sanctuary states and the cities and county local governments within those states make it very easy for illegal aliens to live within their communities and avoid being caught by ICE. Our federal government makes laws and publications each year, and then later on they place another law into effect or another publication that either rescinds the previous publication or creates a loophole for legal challenges by these 38 sanctuary states. The 1996 publication 104208, Illegal Immigration Reform and Immigrant Responsibility Act, requires local governments to cooperate with the Department of Homeland Security, Immigration, and Customs Enforcement, known as ICE. Federal officials must rely on local police to help enforce the federal immigration laws, but the law does not require local governments to detain illegal aliens just because their federal counterparts make a request. Federal courts across our country have found complying with these requests by ICE is voluntary. The 10th Amendment contains a loophole concept that basically says the federal government cannot use its funding powers to coerce local governments to do something. Now that's a real catch-22, and these 38 sanctuary states are using this redundancy to their benefit. They still get federal funding for assistance with the holding time of an illegal alien before ICE agents can arrive. What that really is telling you is that they go out and they find an illegal alien, or a crime has been committed and it turns out to be an illegal alien that committed that crime. They check the background status and find out he's here illegally, but they don't notify the ICE agents so that they don't have to detain these individuals, and they turn them loose. But the federal government has a prorated amount for the holding time that the states have while they're waiting for the ICE agents to show up. And since they don't have it, don't hold the illegal aliens, they then still can get the money because they get a prorated amount. Helping those sanctuary states go against federal law is our very own Democratic senators. These liberal bleeding hearts overwhelmingly support sanctuary cities by killing any bills that come before them by denying the necessary 60 votes. They did that to the bill S-2146 that was sponsored by Louisiana Senator David Vitter. Another little well-known fact is that the Obama administration did not prosecute any sanctuary cities for not cooperating with the laws for immigration and customs enforcement agencies. When the illegal aliens commit felonies, they are released back into the general public without any jail time because of what sanctuary policies are in effect in the county that they live in. It is a sad state of affairs that criminals who are here illegally are aided by local police, state patrol, or the judicial system to be free to go out and kill United States citizens without being fear of deportation. If they had been deported as required when arrested by local police, the poor United States citizen who was murdered would be alive today. You want to find out how many of these murders have been committed in these circumstances? Just go online and look it up. It should shame you and your community into taking action against sanctuary cities, counties, and states where these illegal aliens kill or commit violent crimes. I would prefer that sanctuary states, cities, or counties government officials who set these policies be held as accessories to murder and other violent crimes caused by the unfair release of the illegal aliens. I think lawmakers from the governor on down to the chief of police should be arrested, put on trial, and or serve jail time because it was their decision to establish the sanctuary policies without a public hearing or voter approval. In my opinion, they are guilty of creating the criminal environment in which U.S. citizens are put into peril and or death at the hands of these illegal aliens. Thank you for watching this video. Take action today to shut down and stop sanctuary policies once and for all. You can do that by contacting the President of the United States, your governors, your local law enforcement agencies, your local congressmen and senators for your state. Demand that these laws and policies are discontinued. Take care until next time. This is Granny Cox.